right. Wow, just like that, we're at an 80s dance party. What's happening, everybody?
Is it really a dance party?
Well, we're sitting on chairs right now, so maybe that's not so great for a dance vibe. Hello, everybody. We got one person watching on Facebook Live.
Oh my God, let's sing before there's more people.
Yeah, what's going on?
How you doing? Welcome to Sunday night.
Yeah. I got dressed up. Did not.
This is my brightest black shirt. It's the shiniest one I have, so I figured it was kind of like 80s vibe. No, I didn't know he was going to get dressed up. I wonder what I would have worn. I wonder if I could go upstairs and come down in something that even resembles that.
I feel like...
Probably come down in a Raptors jersey.
I was going to say Raptors jersey or a bathrobe or something like that, I think.
I just grabbed something from Ainsley's wardrobe.
What's happening? What's going on? How's your life? It's a beautiful day in Toronto.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
It's amazing what the difference a day makes. Yesterday, the city was...
I have always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say... I put on the same slippers. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my Nobu? Please, won't you be my Nobu? Hi, Nobu.
Hi. It's nice to sit down at a dance party.
I know. Who's been to a nightclub recently? Anybody?
Well, there was the first rock show or music show, live performance at a venue somewhere in the U.S. That was last week sometime or the week before. Time is really hard to measure.
There was a show?
There was a show. It was socially distanced. It was somewhere in the States. I can't remember where it was. And the capacity of the venue was something like 1,100, and then it was down to like to do it responsibly. Well, it was like 230 or something like that. Who do we got here? Who's tuning in? Yeah, Toronto was in uproar yesterday because it was such a beautiful day, and thousands of people were at a park called Trinity Bellwoods, and it looked like it was just a regular summer day. And then there's pictures of Trinity Bellwoods today, and
the mayor was there.
Very empty and a lot.
Oh, I thought you meant the pictures. Do you see the pictures of John Tory there?
Yeah. But
peace, John Tory.
But
100%.
I don't know. There's lots of parks in Toronto. If you're in Toronto, there are so many parks. Though I think if you're in your early 20s or even younger than that, there's only one park in Toronto. That's Trinity Bellwoods.
That's the thing, is it's so trendy that's why it's like every other park is probably empty.
Yeah. I was in High Park. I was there for 4 hours and I barely saw anybody.
Boring.
But
it's not Chipmunk.
We know that things are opening up a little bit, and the weather's so nice, and but we know that in Ontario, definitely cases are going up, and we hope that you are socializing responsibly, and just taking care of yourself. And I know that.
Or if you're not taking care of yourself, hopefully you really enjoy not taking care of yourself.
No, I hope you're really taking care of yourself.
Oh.
Because right now, even if you're not taking care of yourself, I hope you're thinking about taking care of yourself, because that's where I'm at. Because I'm not great, but
we both had a rough day today.
But
it was a rough day.
Yeah, it was a down day. But the thing is, my problem is that I get up and I've got a plan, like one thing. The one thing's like get outside, like just physically get yourself outside,
right.
And then 8 hours later, I'm not outside, and
I'm still in bed.
I'm still not in bed, but I'm not outside, and then today I ran out the house, and I ran for 40 minutes, and that was a good thing. Mm-hmm. So
I didn't run for 40 minutes, like intentionally, 45 actually. What are you looking at?
Well, I can't see these comments, and my glasses are.
Colin Stansfield is watching.
It's going, Colin. Australia's in the house.
What Australia? What time is it there? Russell Pritchard.
Charlotte,
what time is it there?
North Carolina is in the house. Yeah. Somebody posted
Ireland.
A choir member from Toronto named Buffy Childerhose. She posted this really beautiful thing, which was your job right now. I mean, besides your actual jobs that bring in income, is to take care of people, and I really like that. So I hope you're taking care of each other, and I don't know. It's nice when you reach out to people and say hi. So I hope you're doing that. Maybe after this is all done, you can send an email or give a call to one person you haven't reached out to during this time, and just say hey.
Only one.
Yeah.
Make it 2.
Start with 1.
Start with 1.
It might take
and
you
if
8
that feels
hours to get to 1.
Just write a really general email and then just send it to like everyone you know.
So
I'm thinking of you, and just send to everybody.
this is like I think it's around the 6th quarantine that we've done.
Is it 6?
Maybe it's 7. I'm not sure. Numbers don't really mean anything anymore. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're here, if you come back, thanks for joining us. Along the way, a lot of people have asked us how they can contribute to us financially. We've sort of hesitated a little bit. I don't know. It's just sort of everything takes a little while to get used to. But we've set something up. So we've set up a PayPal. So if you're joining us, if you're having a good time, if you've watched our videos over the years and you really like what we do,
we love that, by the way. If you do appreciate what we do,
Of course.
we appreciate you appreciating us, and we love.
Well, all of our energy comes from you guys.
That's right.
And we wouldn't be here without you, and we're so appreciative. But because people have asked us, and we've been trying to wrestling with the ideas of what we could do, how we could set it up. So what we've done, there's 2 different ways you can donate to Choir if you're enjoying these and you'd like to contribute something. So one is PayPal. So you go to paypal.com/choir. I believe that is the link. It's gonna come up in a second. Or you can send us a money transfer, an e-transfer at sendittoccc@gmail.com. So you can send it to
SENDITTOCCC@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And again, obviously, Nobu and I,
Well, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, what can we say? It's
Well,
it's not a great time. It's a tough time.
It's a tough time.
It's a tough time.
Yeah, it is a tough time, but it's a tough time for everybody, and we realize that. So honestly, any amount that you can spare or that you feel is appropriate, we're thankful. So it's a new thing. That's why we're talking about it off the top, and we'll remind you later down the road if there are new people coming in.
We'll remind you after every verse.
The only thing is that if you say, well, you know what, 45 cents is what I want to donate on the PayPal. Don't bother doing that, because that is actually the service fee from PayPal. So that would just be giving PayPal. So if you want to send PayPal 45 cents.
But I mean, we do choir all over the place, and people obviously, pay to come to a show, and this is not the same necessarily the same experience, and we understand that it's not the same for us as well. But at the same time, we like to feel like we're making a difference, and certainly people's support financially as well definitely lets us know that we're making a difference, and people value what it is that we're bringing to the table right now. And there's of course we're limited as to what we can do, but it means a lot, and we're trying to work our way through this tough time, and your support will go a long way to us continuing to feel good about doing this, and try to come up with new ideas of things to do and keep you guys engaged.
And we've got lots of things going on. So before we get to the 80s dance party, thank you so much for sending in your submissions for the Rufus Wainwright collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
We got over 1,000 submissions, everyone singing backup parts across the universe, and I have watched every single one, as has David, and it's incredible the effort that everyone put into it. We didn't quite realize how scary it would be for people to do this sort of thing. It's really puts you on the spot. So
we're also very intimidating. Let's be real.
Well, we are. So I just a round of applause for everyone who sent them in. Thank you so much. And don't be the person who messages us going, "Where's the video?" We have an editor right now working so hard, and you cannot imagine, if you've never made one of these things before, you can't imagine how complicated it is to get all these videos put together. But we are so excited because the submissions were so fantastic. Some were straight up bizarre, but they are still fantastic, and we love the fact that people got into it, and it's quite possible that there may be other things coming down the pipe that are exciting like that.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
What I thought was weird about the submissions is that it was clear that some people sent it in. I was like, there's ones that people sent in that were really strong, and other ones that they sent in that was clear they didn't watch the video after they made it. And then there's other ones where you're like, did they watch it, but did they really see it? Did they really see what they sent to us? I mean, there's just incredible range of submissions. People with
People
a
like-
tremendous amount of bravado, tremendous amount of just belief in themselves.
No,
That's great. It's
but
great
also-
to see. It's refreshing.
We got a submission from a cruise ship. Somebody is stranded on a cruise ship, and he took the time to do it. Some people recorded their audio inside in possibly a very expensive studio.
Yeah.
Just juiced up the track with all kinds of reverb and stuff, and then went outside where it was
Stood in front of a castle.
like in a hurricane with so much wind,
That is
and
not-
the sound
you
is
don't hear
perfect.
any air. Yeah.
Anyway, we love them all. They're so great, and we got to see all of your living rooms, your bedrooms, your offices, and
talent levels.
Some of you have some swish places.
Yeah.
and from
Ooh,
all
look
over
at
the
you.
world: Egypt, South Africa, Sweden, Spain,
North of Sweden, South Sweden,
Colombia,
East Sweden, every part of
Argentina,
Sweden.
all over Canada and the U.S. It was really, really awesome. So that was
We're
pretty.
excited.
It was
It shouldn't
pretty
be.
great.
It'll be out very soon.
Okay. All right. So welcome to the '80s dance party, Quarantine, Sunday night.
Let's
Place
just watch
to
a
be.
Silver Spoons episode.
Yeah. You know that my father once interviewed Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah.
Right? He was the star.
Yeah.
And
Jason Bateman was
in Cannes. And so my father is back in the '80s. He was in a movie that was at the Cannes Film Festival, and he was interviewing him on the beach. And of course, the difference between North American beaches and European beaches is that it's topless, optional, tops optional.
I never wear a top at a European beach. Never.
Toptional beach. And so there were many women around who were not wearing tops, and young Ricky could not stay focused on the questions my father was asking. He could not care less about the questions. That's what happens sometimes when you're a teenager on a European beach.
That's what happens now. What teenager? That doesn't go away.
All right.
Okay.
So the first song we're going to sing, "Hungry Like the Wolf,"
Duran.
We covered the song the first time in the first, I'd say, 4 or 5 months of Choir.
Mm-hmm.
We did it at an amazing space that is, unfortunately, I don't believe even before COVID was no longer happening. But it's called Double Land. One of these very special DIY spaces in they're all over the world. Double Land was ours, and it was really special, run by these great people, and there was a lot of howling. So I really encourage you to really go for it.
Just
you know?
howl.
Just like make all kinds of weird
Bark at the moon.
noises. Okay, so Hungry Like the Wolf, here we go. Thanks for being with us on this Sunday night for this '80s dance party. I hope you're wearing bright, beautiful clothing. You start moving a little bit. Do what you want, man. Here we go.
Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, the discordant rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stuck through the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood is drumming on your skin, it's so tight.
What?
You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Scented a sound.
voice over the first song.
He's done.
That's it. It's over.
That's a tough song. I actually sing that song in a cover band I play with some friends.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just it's a lot of singing.
It's a lot of singing. Yeah, I fully lost my voice in the first song. How's the audio on? We're trying a new mic situation here on the Facebook Live feed.
How's the
audio there?
You got a sweet mic. It better be good.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Or someone's getting sued.
It's made out of paper mache and a lollipop. Yeah, is anybody going to let us know on?
Good audio on YouTube. Sweet. Hi YouTube, how's it going? You know, we realize that we've been doing these things at now at 8 p.m. We realize for people in Europe, there are definitely people in the UK and Germany who want to participate, and we know that you're there, and we haven't forgotten about you. We just we need to figure out this timing thing, because as the weather gets nice, doing it during the middle of the day in Toronto is more difficult because people want to be outside. They don't want to be at home. So the evenings are still, I mean, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to a bar. So thanks for joining us and partying a little bit on a Sunday night.
Hey, Kat, if you're messaging us over Facebook, our phone is being used, so maybe text David as well, because he's got his computer over there. That was a message for Kat, everybody. Let's get a round of applause for Kat.
Kat Abraham, behind the scene.
Yes.
Well, behind the scenes.
Only one scene.
Behind the scenes. Is Boy George watching? If you're watching, Boy George, just send us a message. You want to sing Karma Chameleon?
Sure, for sure. Karma Chameleon. Oh, this song. So good.
Good song.
Such a good song. And it's such a beautiful memory from last year. Was it last year?
Pride?
Summer
of 2018.
2018. So a couple years ago, we got to commandeer a float at the Toronto Pride Parade, and it was amazing. We had, I don't know how many people on the float. But then behind us, there was about 150 people, and it was right downtown, just driving down Yonge Street, and it was precarious because I don't know, moving slowly. It was pretty jerky, but we found that it was the best song to sing. Maybe we mentioned this before, but it was because when you're in a parade, you only really need to sing 30 seconds of one song because you just keep on moving. And the song, we practiced a bunch of songs.
We practiced a lot of songs.
But the song that we sang most was Karma Chameleon.
We just kept singing the chorus over and over again, and I always joke that I imagine, like, you know, the float would pass by people and they'd be like, oh my God, I love this song. What are the chances they're singing it when they come by me? And I'm like, pretty good, because we've been singing it for like a half an hour straight. But it is definitely an 80s dance pop anthem, and we love it. And we'd love to do a night with Boy George when this is all over, or even now.
Does anybody have a lozenge?
Lozenge.
I would love a lozenge right now.
Okay, here we go. Karma Chameleon. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Here we go. Come a chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy because we like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Didn't hear your wicked words every day. And you used to be so sweet, I heard you say, take it over. That my love was an addiction. When we cling, our love is strong. When you go, you're gone forever. You string along, Here we go. Come, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving was easy if your colors were Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Love would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Let's do it one more time.
Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Love would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Good tune.
Wow, we should never have sung Hungry Like the Wolf. What's happening out there? My eyes are just terrible right now.
My eyes is going crazy.
My eyes is kind of crazy.
Are the Jerky Boys watching right now? Remember the Jerky Boys?
Didn't they do the
prank phone calls?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, I don't know them that well, but
My eyes is going crazy. I can't see without my glasses. What do you guys want to sing next? Who's gonna pick a song on YouTube?
Oh, for folks out there,
Hi, Brazil.
who've got some little kids. We did a quarantine for kids a number of weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. Who knows? And we're gonna rebroadcast it. So keep an eye out for that. That's the fun thing coming up. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Really fun. Yeah. What is YouTube saying? What do they want to sing next?
What do they want to sing next? Faith.
That's so funny because that's the one.
That's
I
the one we're on, baby.
Oh!
You know, when George Michael passed away, I was in Mexico, I remember, and I was so sad. I realized that, like, not only was he a talent, but just personally for me, like, I used to listen to Wham as a kid.
It was pronounced Wham.
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 Wham. Cool Whip.
Wham.
Cool Whip.
Wham.
Cool Whip.
Do you like Wham?
I love Wham. Let's go out on that one. That's
No,
a
tell
show
your
closer
story.
right there.
Tell-
Well, no,
tell your story,
and
tell
then
your story.
Faith came out, and I mean, it just blew me away. Like, the album was just so good. I couldn't believe that someone could sing so well, write such great songs at such a young age, and it was such a departure from Wham, and it just really made me want to sing.
Wham.
Wham. So if you haven't listened to Faith in a while, pull it out. I mean, it's just like one banger after another. It's such a great record. And this was the lead-off single.
If you're on your couch right now, all right,
Get up
if
and
you're
shake
lying
your-
on the floor,
shake your butt.
I think everyone should stand up, and I will in a second. So just relax. But I think that you should be sweating a little bit. This is a dance party, all right.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Faith.
You can also just tell me.
And you have to have faith in your dance ability. And if you're alone,
And
it's
if
really
if your dance is just like this,
well, here's the thing.
like this.
If you have a separate device like a phone, maybe film yourself dancing to this song. If you have a good butt shake, like a good, George Michael. I'm wearing my sweatpants. George Michael has that, like.
If you have a jukebox, all right, lean up against it and shoot a video of
Yes,
yourself.
and blow up the
Listen.
jukebox
Blow
at
up
the end.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's sing Faith. Wait.
Well, you know what? Also, let's make this song more of a Maritimer song. Instead of, well, I guess it would be nice, say, well, I guess it would be noise. All right, let's just make that small change. All right?
What?
All right, shout out to all my friends in PEI. It would be noise to see them real soon.
Okay, play it in a little lower key.
How dare you?
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play because I play them too. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion. Got to pick my heart up off the floor. Oh, and that love comes down without devotion. Well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Cause I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby, I know you're asking me to stay. Say please, please, please don't go away. You say I'm bringing you the blues. Maybe you mean every word you say. I can't help but think of yesterday and another who tied me down to the lover boy rules before this river becomes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. Well, I need someone to hold me, but I'm waiting for something more. have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I'm there now. Do, 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 do. Just have to wait, because I gotta have faith. Ooh, I gotta have faith. I got to have faith before this river becomes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. But I need someone to hold me, but I'm waiting for something more. Oh, that's a good song. Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Good tune. George Michael, forever.
Forever.
Awesome.
So good.
Again. I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hands in mine. Anything you had in mind, baby. I'll be your daddy.
Did George Michael have extraordinarily large hands?
I think he did, actually.
Did he?
You know what they say?
But just one of his hands.
What's that scene from Austin Powers? Small hands. He's talking about the carnies or something. I don't know. That's a funny movie.
Top Secret.
Top Secret.
I know a little German, and he's standing right over
Right
there.
there, right.
Oh, so good. So there was an incredible article in the New York Times about Val Kilmer, the actor, and
Is Val short for something?
Pardon?
Valkyrie?
Valencia.
Valencia.
Anyway, if it's an incredible story, and so I mean, obviously, I think the interview happened sort of just as coronavirus was becoming a thing in North America.
Wait, what's coronavirus?
And
the coronavirus.
And but then the conversation is sort of about rebirth and about some of the challenges that have happened to Val Kilmer since he faded away from the spotlight of Hollywood. And it's an audio. If you listen to the Daily, you can hear an audio version of it, and it is amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's incredible. It's so inspirational.
Oh, really?
It's incredibly inspirational. And
It's like JCVD styles?
I can't remember that film.
Okay.
But it is really worthwhile, and I found it really inspirational. And the day after I listened to it, I felt.
Now, someone saying it made. Laura Brody says it made her cry.
Yeah, it brought me to tears as well. I wasn't going to admit that because I know that you all have this image of me as this incredibly tough, strong guy.
Tough.
You know, so I didn't want to admit that. But yes, I was crying about it too. Yeah.
All right, what are we gonna sing next? What do you want to sing? Nobu, you pick it.
Okay. We're not singing that one. We're not singing that one. We're not singing this one. I'm really gonna say, okay, let's sing. So back in the day, I was on vacation, or I was definitely not in Toronto at the time, and David had decided to do Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up, and then as part of the video, he invited Rick to come to choir and come to Clinton's Tavern, where we used to do our weeklies. And so he sent me the files, I edited the video, we put the request in, and many of you know that not so long afterwards, Rick Astley walked into Clinton's Tavern and sang Never Gonna Give You Up, surprising everybody there, and just nailed it.
Yeah.
And he was such an amazing presence, his voice was just perfect the way you'd want it to be. And then
He's a good-looking man, that Rick Astley.
incredible, so well preserved, and so active, and making new music all the time. And then he had a show at the Opera House in Toronto, and he invited us to come and
had one of the weirdest performances.
and we had a really weird
It was
one.
kind of jazzy.
Because we didn't really discuss how it was going to happen, so we thought the band was going to be playing.
I don't think we knew what that was.
We didn't know what was going on. And anyway, it was just a bit of a...
It was a long jam.
It was a bit of a shambles. And at one point, so the place, of course, is sold out and packed out. And at one point, I'm like stage left, far over, and he's stage right, because he's kind of like letting us... He was being so generous to give us
I
sort
think
of
he
a
was
spotlight.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, exactly. We were all wondering. And at one point, there was just this lull in the song, and so I just started breakdancing towards him.
Yeah.
And my arms were doing something, my legs were doing something
When all else fails, Nobu's like, fuck it, I'm gonna dance.
Exactly. And then I knocked over a mic stand, and it was just I mean, we survived it, and he was smiling and laughing the whole time.
It was really weird.
So,
I wish there was. If anyone out there has video, has video. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to
burn
see
the tape. Okay, here we go.
But,
Never gonna give you up. We love you, Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. My favorite line. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Oh, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Give you up. Give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching and you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Whoa.
we just added that little bit at the end there. Yeah.
It's called improv.
I hope somebody was wearing a trench coat in that one.
You just got Rick rolled. That doesn't make any sense. There's got to be someone named Rick Roll. Is there a baked good named Rick Roll now? Some smart baker, some industrious baker will be like, we're going to sell Rick Rolls.
Yeah,
and it has like a Rick Astley face. You know.
Are there any bakers out there looking for a new
$1 million
idea? A new product.
You take a Rick Astley and you burn it into the top of the bun like a hot cross bun, but it's a Rick roll. It's a Rick roll.
If you want to license that idea, you can license it from us.
Send it to ccc@gmail.com.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us, or if you just forgot what we said at the beginning, you want a reminder.
We're broke. We don't have jobs anymore.
It's true. We don't have jobs anymore, and we're not able to travel. And the reality is this.
The reality is
what we do is going to be the very last thing that comes back. So we're settling in for a long haul because the great hope is that things are going to open up responsibly. The vaccine will come out, but there's also going to be
motorcycle.
Ooh.
Tough guy outside.
But yeah, it's a precarious time.
Get in here and sing Rick Astley with us. Sorry.
For everybody. And so what we set up is because a lot of people have been asking about how they can donate to us for the quarantines we've been putting on, the various different activities that we've been doing online. So you can now. So you can go to paypal.com/choir. There should be links in both of the feeds, the YouTube and the Facebook. Or if you're more of a money transfer person, you can go to you can send from
an e-transfer
from your bank. You can send it to sendit2ccc.
sendittoccc@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Send it to CCC.
And any amount, like whatever
like
you
100,
feel.
1,000, whatever you feel comfortable.
Yeah, if you want to license,
10,000.
license the Rick Astley bakery, the Rick Roll idea.
That's 10, that's 40 grand right there.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
Rick Roll.
Rick Roll.
I'll have my
Sweet roll.
breakfast burrito, my breakfast sandwich on a Rick Roll, please. What do you want to sing? Oh, let's sing. Okay, so when I remember being a kid and driving to Florida with my family. This is probably like summer 1983, and there was a band at the time that was very popular, and I just remember listening to this like crazy with my sister in the car, and we couldn't get enough of it. It was so good, so interesting, and the lead singer was a woman with short, red hair, buzz cut. Her name was Annie Lennox. The band is the Eurythmics, and just unbelievable. Unbelievable songs. Dave Stewart, great songwriter, great producer, and just kind of like really opened my eyes to visually to many different things. And this video was very strange. If you haven't watched it in a while, check it out. Nobody's been practicing on Arlie's new Casio keyboard, which he just got from his Auntie Renita and Uncle Noah a couple days ago, and he loves it. So this is, we're gonna sing Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics, so let's get ready. You ready?
I don't know.
No, take it off with the licks to start it.
Take it off with the licks? Is that what you say? Take it off with the licks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hooah! If you're not grooving at home by now, sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Go ahead. Play whatever. Here we go. Hold your head up. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Keep it going. Keep it up, keep it up. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hold your head up. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Need a keytar. Let's keep going. am I to disagree? I traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody looking for something. Oh my God.
Wow.
We're basically the Eurythmics.
That was epic.
Is it the Eurythmics or just Eurythmics?
I think it's just
Eurythmics.
it is Eurythmics.
It's a Eurythmic.
If only there was some.
Well, actually, it was. That was his name. It was a solo act before. My stage name, S Club 1. Okay. So
these phones are so far away, I can't really see the comments, and my glasses are.
we read them when we get in
so-
bed. Not together, mind you, but still. Open Your Heart. That's such a great song, Madonna. Open Your Heart. Oh my God. Although, okay, let's examine that. Open Your Heart by Madonna. Great song, undeniable pop hit, incredible. I mean, it's so good. But the lyrics, I mean, let's be real. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key.
Sorry, I was too.
Open your so
Yeah,
imagine we're having a conversation and I'm going to say it to Nobu. He's the person.
So just so you know,
This
right,
is a
right,
scene.
right
This is
now,
acting.
right now, what we're doing is we're concepting a podcast.
That's right.
Okay, so close your eyes and imagine you're just hearing this through your podcast provider, and see if you would subscribe.
Open your heart to me.
Okay, so
Nobu.
yeah.
I hold the lock and you hold the key.
Well, I can't open my heart unless I have the key. So like
I have the key and you have the lock.
You have to open. You have to.
I have the key.
You have to take your key and open my heart.
Right.
Otherwise,
It doesn't make sense.
doesn't make any
so
sense.
open your heart to me.
Who's pushing subscribe on our podcast?
You
right
have
now?
the lock and I hold the key. I know it would sound as good a lyric, but that makes sense. Anyway,
Is this song about a locksmith?
who are you? That's a police squad thing. Who are you and how did you get in here? I am a locksmith and I'm a locksmith. Okay. Let's do some.
I think we should get into.
Oh, don't you want me?
Don't you want me?
Little gender action.
Yep, and a lot of
dated gender.
But a lot of people in bars and restaurants and whatnot are not able to work and not able to get the money that they need. But there are a lot of places, I know in Toronto, there's so many places that are offering incredible deals. I
got a few shots of tequila takeout the other day.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. I went to this really great bar, restaurant, music venue sometimes, a place called the Skyline down on Queen West, and they were selling what turned out to be some incredible smoked salmon. And they've got these great pies, Earl Grey pie, and not that I'm eating pie right now, but the smoked salmon.
People are talking.
Yeah.
Like, have you had that pie? It's really good. Okay.
Anyway, I hope you're supporting your locals, because we want them to be around when we get back.
Your local Amazon. I ordered from Amazon. I'll only order from Amazon.ca. I'll never order from .com. I'm like, what am I, crazy? I go local. Okay.
See, this is what we miss. We miss being stupid like this.
We miss assuming you might be laughing. There's a small percentage of people laughing. But as Nobu was saying, really, choir in many ways is so antithetic. It's basically the opposite of what we're doing right now. It's people in a room celebrating together and opening their mouths and feeling good to be together. So I just know that when we finally get back to be on stage with any of you, it's going to be so celebratory and fun. We can't wait.
It's almost going to be too intense. Like the first choir event after this is over, I don't even want to be there. It's going to be so. No. It's going to be just too much.
It'll be Kleenex.
It'll be too much.
Okay, let's sing "Don't You Want Me."
Don't You Want Me? Here we go.
Cocktail bar when I met you. I picked you out, I shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later on, you got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. But don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? No, I can't believe it when I hear that you
cocktail bar. That much is true.
If you were working as a
But
waitress,
instead I knew I'd find a much better place, either with or without you.
but you were working as a
The 5 years
waitress.
we've had have been such good times. I still love you,
I loved you working as a
but
waitress.
now I think it's time I live my life on my own. I guess it's just what I must do.
But don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's much too late to find. You think you changed your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. One, two, three, four. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, just you at home. Don't you want me, baby? Well, that's it. It's over. You had your chance to sing. Okay, now
Who just stopped singing and just was standing there?
watching us tap our feet.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Now,
what's going on here? Okay, so we've
What's
done
going
this.
on? What's going
we've done
on?
this.
What's going on? What's going on?
This.
I mean, I have 3 lyrics.
I have 3. Yeah, I have 3 left too. I have 3 left too. Okay.
Just put these down on the floor.
I don't. Don't tell me what to do.
You'll be confused.
No, not anymore.
I discard the ones we've done so I don't get confused.
Everyone, take a deep, deep, deep breath.
In. Okay, so what are we singing?
You know, we got to. We're going to do it again when this all passes over,
Passover.
and we get back to doing what we do in real life, which is our big hope and dream. We tour a really fun 80s night. Oh my God, so much fun. Who was there? Who's been out at one of our 80s nights? Don't Stop Believing, 80s jams, epic 80s jams. So fun. And we sing a bunch of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
80s night part 1, really. I mean, like, you know, we're just getting started, and then this kind of happened. We just started really feeling like we were finally taking off, and then this happened, and now we just, I got playoff underwear on. I'm joking.
Let's dig deeper into what that's
No. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about how much we love Prince.
Prince.
And how much we miss Prince.
He's not a real prince, but he's a prince.
My favorite symbol. What was it? It was 10 days after he passed away. We worked with an amazing legendary local venue in Toronto called Massey Hall, and we threw a huge tribute to Prince. And we sang When Doves Cry, which is
If you haven't watched that video on our YouTube page, you should. Not right now, mind you, but when you're done.
Yeah,
And put headphones on.
And it was the first time that we played a venue. There were 1,999 people there.
There were more than that.
Exactly.
But we said that.
Exactly.
I don't think most people got it. They're like, oh, they didn't get to 2,000. Like, it's 1999.
But it was pretty legendary. It was like really like it was pretty.
It was incredible.
It was incredible because it was the first time that we played a venue that size, and we're able to run our night the way that we would run it if we were at a bar, you know, that was like 100 people, and it was.
The buy-in was incredible.
was
The
incredible.
support for Prince was incredible, and people were feeling it, and it was just a beautiful night, and it couldn't have gone more smoothly and beautifully.
And then
all
we
the
took-
hiccups were great as well.
And then after, at the end of it, we told everyone to meet us at Dundas Square, which is right sort of the geographic center of Toronto, and there's a big square there, as is in the name, and everyone from the venue, everyone descended upon it. It was so like random that all these people were basically running to get there, that the security person freaked out and thought that like something really bad was about to happen.
Someone sent us the security footage from Yonge and Dunn Square. It's like 2,000 people suddenly to say they thought there was like some sort of riot that was going to happen, and then it was just a bunch of people singing "When Doves Cry." So it was like there were like riot police ready, and we were like, "This is what it sounds like." They're like, oh, "This isn't. This is the."
It's just so nice, and it's just like. You know, I don't want to like get too bluesy about what we're not able to do these days, but we've had so many opportunities to celebrate musicians we love in public squares, and Nathan Phillips Square or Dundas Square, and that's why it's so nice at 7:30 each night when people are banging pots and making noise for healthcare workers, and because I feel like keeping that spirit alive, the spirit of the street, I think is really important, because it's what made me, and more eyes on the street, more love on the street, more people safely on the street, but that idea of sharing our space together, I think is really important, and I miss that. So we're
Some
gonna
things you can't do virtually.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. 1999. Okay.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
I was dreaming when I wrote this for the goes astray.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
But when I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
Tried to run from the destruction, but didn't even care.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
2000 body overruns out of time.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
And I was dreaming when I wrote this, so sorry if I go too fast.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
But life is just a party, and parties were meant to last.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
When the war is all around us, my mind says prepare to fight.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
So if I gotta die, I'm gonna listen to my body tonight. Yeah, say 2000 party overrules out of time.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Actually, why don't we say 2021?
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
If you didn't come to party, don't bother knocking on my door.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
I got a line in my pocket, and baby, it's ready to roar. Yeah.
Ba-da-da.
Everybody's got a bomb, we could all die any day.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da.
But before I let that happen, I'll dance my life away.
Bum,
Yeah. Say 2000 party overruled out of time.
bum, ba-da, ba-da.
So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Ba-da, ba-da.
Say 2000 party overruled out of time.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da.
So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Bum, ba-da.
Don't you wanna go? 1999.
Bum,
Don't you wanna go? 1999.
bum, ba-da.
Don't you wanna go? 1999.
Bum, ba-da.
Don't you wanna go? 1999.
Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. That's it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
What do we got?
Well, I think. Let me see.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, let's do this one first.
Okay, we're gonna take you to an island that we've been to. We did a gig a couple years ago. We were lucky enough to go to an island. It's called San Pedro.
Pedro. San Pedro.
It's an island, you'll never find it. It doesn't actually exist. But we were lucky enough to be asked to go and do a gig there, and we did. And we did a night full of songs just like this one.
One of David's many strengths is storytelling. And
you should hear the stories I tell Harley.
That was just an incredible story. I think we can all agree that was...
I fell in love with San Pedro.
I feel like a great story transports you to a different place, and he transported us to San Pedro.
You just traveled.
It was incredible.
Hope you got your shots.
Amazing.
Okay, so we're going to sing La Isla Bonita, which is off the album True Blue by Madonna, released in 1986. And has like probably 17 singles on it. Whether it's this one, or Papa Don't Preach, or Open Your Heart, or Live to Tell, or what's the other one? Live to Tell is so good. A man can tell 1,000 lies. I learned my lesson well.
I think there's a lot of people. The way that people have been telling us, the way that they've been doing quarantines, and whatnot, is like with their families or couples doing it, or I think that but there's got to be probably like one person for every 5 of these scenarios who just watches and doesn't sing.
Oh, for sure.
So that person, whoever you are,
you better have your pants on.
I think you have to do the La Isla Bonita dance.
Okay. And we're not going to know if you're doing it.
If you have like a castanets, all you have to do is this.
Shanti.
And just roll your shoulders, okay? So that's your job. All right? If you're not going to sing.
La Isla Bonita.
Last night.
Okay. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I had never gone, I knew the song. Young girl with eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island breeze, all in nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my eyes to a Spanish lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea, he called to me. Te digo, te amo. What the hell is that? I prayed that the days would last, they went so fast. Tropical, the island breeze, all in nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my new Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you can watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a boy. It's so gender normative, this song. For Madonna, it's weird, isn't it? That was 1986. Even Madonna was like, yeah, this is fine. I mean, it's fine, but you know what I mean. Okay. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island breeze, all in nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my eyes to a Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all in nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my eyes to a Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all in nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my your Spanish lullaby, your Spanish lullaby, your
Your Spanish lullaby. Your Spanish lullaby. Your Spanish lullaby. Your Spanish lullaby.
Unrehearsed, totally unrehearsed, if you can believe it. Didn't practice. I don't know if you can tell, we didn't practice that even once. We like to go.
We're that good.
We like to just let it flow. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream. Let your love flow.
We're at the last song.
Last song.
And you know what that
now
means?
That our voices are shot, we're gonna sing Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Just when I thought a chance had passed, you go and save the best for last.
This is the song that we would end our 80s show with, and we will again another time. My name is Nobu, this is David, we're Choir, and you know, we love doing these. It's not like the real thing, we're not trying to replicate what we do live around the world, but we just want to keep doing this. It makes us feel better. We hope that it's making you feel good, that you're like just an hour of singing, you know, with us and whoever else you're singing with, where you are. We hope that it brings some positivity into your lives. And I don't know, you know, it's sort of a pass the hat type of thing. You know, we could go onto Zoom and charge a set fee for each thing. We'd rather not do that. We'd rather just leave it to you to decide. If anything, if you'd like to donate to us, and you can do it two different ways. You can send us an email, money transfer to send it to ccc@gmail.com.
That's in Canada.
That's sendittoccc@gmail.com. Or if you like to use PayPal, paypal.com/choir. There should be links on either the YouTube or the Facebook. This is the first week that we're introducing it. We do it partly because people have asked us, you know, like they appreciate what we've been doing, and it was really nice to get those messages, and so we thought we would make that a possibility. So yeah, so you know, whatever you feel is right for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for singing.
Let's sing one more.
We'll keep on doing these, you know.
Quarantine. Here we go.
Sure. And if you're wondering about the Rufus video, it's being worked on right now. And if you stay
out tomorrow morning.
If you stay glued, it's not true. If you stay glued to our socials at Choir on Twitter and Instagram, and ChoirX3 on the Facebook, you'll hear about it, and it'll be out in the world.
All right.
All right. Okay, here it is. Whitney Houston. I wanna dance with somebody.
Taking it down to a lower key so more people can see.
We're doing this is a country version of the song. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to
this is terrible. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've done alright up to now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. Actually, you know what? You take the lead and I'll take a higher harmony. Oh,
Sure. Okay.
1, 2,
Chorus.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Stay home. Sooner or later the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who'll take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah.
somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, ooh. Somebody who loves me. Somebody, ooh, somebody, ooh. To hold me in his arms, oh, I need a man to take a chance on a love that burns out a heart to last. But so when the night falls, he changed my lonely heart cold. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
Whatever.
With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Wanna dance.
I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Dance. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Dance. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Dance. With somebody who loves me. Thank you so much for watching. We're Choir. We love you so much. We miss you so much.
Good night.
Stay safe. Bye.